Yo guys, what is going on, and welcome back to another episode of Club and Country. It's episode number 72, and today we are returning with the final episode of Season 7 as we play our final two Serie A games. We are one win away from our fourth straight Serie A title, and for the first time in a save, a domestic double. Yes, of course, in the last episode you would have seen our 3-1 win over Inter Milan in our first ever Coppa Italia final. Absolutely buzzing with that, where of course Sandro Tonali was left out at a match day score. I was gutted about that, man, seriously, but hey, we might not have won it had he been on the pitch. He would have been motivated as hell to play against us there in the cup final. But yeah, we're one win away now from the title in the Serie A, as you can see. 4 points clear, 2 games to go. Much better goal difference than Roma, as well, as we know that's what will come down to if the teams are level on points. Udinese mathematically can't catch up now, so it's officially a 2-horse race. Roma's final 2 away against Kovac's Bologna, who, if you remember last season, beat Juventus, which gave us the title. Imagine if it happens for a second straight year. And next week they've got Udinese at home as well. They need to win both of those games to have any chance whatsoever. But again, one win in our final 2 away against Ascoli or Empoli, both of which have got nothing to play for, and will be crowned champions. Esposito is the banker to win the Golden Boot. De Pauli wants to be the assist king, and Aldera could still draw a level with Paul Lopez for most clean sheets in the season as well. Let's find out if that happens. Heading to the game though, just before we get there, one thing to report. As you can see, Sean Dyche is now in charge of Ascoli. For those wondering, we gave him a job as our coach a couple of years ago. He's now at Ascoli after moving on from Barry. Find it quite interesting. But that's not the interesting thing. Well, it is interesting. But the more interesting thing is this, when I can find it. The Rigamonti expansion has now been completed. Yes, of course, as you know, we requested that they upgraded the stadium and give a few more seats. They did, but they only extended it by a minor amount. They then decided to take a whole season off playing games with Rigamonti, so they could extend it to 8,371 seats, which would take up to 25,114. That's now been completed. The interesting thing is that it says that the club will move back to their regular home ground with immediate effect, although I don't think we're going to play the final day there. We're away against Ascoli for the penultimate game of the season, but I still believe that the final day will be at the Bentegodi at home to Empoli. I'm kind of gutted about that. Now the stadium's been completed, I was hoping we'd go back for the final day at our official home, but instead, it looks like we won't return there until the start of next season. Either way, one win in our final 2. Don't mind where we are, as long as we get it done and win the crown. So into the game, as you can see, with the 4-1-2-3 Gegenpress we've been using for most of the save, thinking about it, and this will be our team. Pascucci, the poor kid, is still the only guy down, and this is our line. At 4-1-2-3, I was going to put Ordero in goal for Marco Molla, one late change. Ordero's in goal, back for his Pellegrini, Bastoni, Armin De Pauli, with Storaro, Rigor, and Gavoni through the middle. Salcedo on the left, Franchi on the right, and Esposito up top. And on the bench, Molla, Parola, Sistana, Muru, Barbieri, De Sisto, Mogia, Viviani, Anderson, Dalmonte, Triuzzi, and Simonetti as well. First to 2, win this one, and we are Serie A champions. Forza Brescia. And you know how I'd love to see the first goal get scored today? A Fabio De Pauli assist, a Sebastiano Esposito finish. That would be fitting. These two players that have been with us since Season 2, two of our most important pieces of this core, linking up for the first goal in their best ever seasons for the club. That would be amazing. But instead, Ascoli have taken the lead. Okay. Well, based on what's happened over the past 2 seasons, I mean, it's not quite as surprising as you'd think. Free kick whipped in, header loops over Ordero and nestles into the back of the net. Alright. It's okay, it's alright, I'm calm, I'm calm. Rigora on the ball, spreads it out wide to Sebastiano by the byline. I want him in the middle, not down the right hand side, as he chips one in. Eddie Salcedo loses out the aerial duel. Rigora picks it back up and smacks it in for his 4th of the year. The lead only lasts 6 minutes, back on level terms, cool as a cucumber. Myra Rigora makes it 1-1. Heck of a finish that from our club record signing. Look at that, off balance, weaker left foot, tight angle, bends it into the far corner. That is a glorious strike there, worth every single bit of that 39 million, that's for sure, based on that goal alone. 5 minutes to go, and as things stand, we'll spurn the chance to win it today, if Roma win of course, but, alright, okay, 45 minutes still left. Free kick, Brescia, Stefano whips one in, and that's a penalty as well. Sebastiano pushed, and a spot kick for Brescia. Storaro causing problems with set pieces once again, and a chance for our number 9 to get goal number 45, I think it is, for the season in all competitions, which he doesn't. First penalty miss of the season, should have been 10 in 10, and it's saved. Of all the times for him to miss his first penalty of the season, of course it happens today as Bastoni heads his free kick just wide the post. And as things stand, we'll be 5 points clear, but mathematically it won't be over just yet if Roma beat Bologna away from home. Rigora storming forward, looking for his second goal of the game as Lazzarini fumbles it behind. Still 1-1, going for the winner. Yeah, Roma still need to win against Bologna. Like, they still have to get the 3 points. If we draw, as Franchi's header is tipped over the bar, what a game Ascoli's number one is having. They will still need to win anyway. Like, the slip up for us, it does mean that they still have a chance, but they still need to do their bit as well, as that corner is headed clear, and Ascoli are looking to cling on to what would be a memorable point in a forgettable season. They're definitely going down, but going down with pride as things stand. We're going for it. Just brought on Anderson for Stefano Storaro as we go 4-2, 3-1. Really, be it a draw or a loss, it doesn't really matter for us. We can lose this game by chasing it. It won't really mean a thing based on the point gap right now as Del Monte fires wide. But we will spurn the chance to wrap it up today, which is what I really wanted to do, because I wanted to rest a lot of players in the final game of the season and give a send-off to a few players we'll probably never see again. Gavoni out wide to Franchi as we look for the winner. Claudio's cross-blocked and cleared. Come on. Armini whips one in. Oh, yes! Del Monte off the bench. Brescia surely win it. Blushes spared and then some. My sort of player, 18 determination, driven personality, never complains about a lack of game time. But for Nicola Armini, club captain, centre-half like a right winger, storms down the flank and whips in an incredible crossfield to the back stick. That was unbelievable there. And Del Monte has surely won it for us now. 4 minutes of added time, almost there, and that will confirm it. Let's go to an attacking mindset. Let's drop our defensive and line of engagements down. Not press as much now. Stay on your feet. Don't go waste silly fouls. Slow the pace down. Regroup when we lose possession as well. And stop passing into space and play at a lower tempo as well. Just to see out the game in the final few stages. Well, we left it late. Left it very late indeed. Del Monte, the unlikely hero though. Brescia are going to be champions again. And Esposito has just had the ball in the back of the net, but it's going to be disallowed for offside, which it definitely was as well. Not even going to bother showing you the replay, because again, as I always say, if I can spot it, it's definitely offside. Let's quickly go to 3D as well. Oh, there is a highlight here though. After that disallowed goal, as Ascoli play out from the back. Oh God. Come on, you are joking. You are absolutely joking. We sent so many bodies forward there for no reason whatsoever. And oh, thank fuck, that shot was absolutely terrible. What on earth was that? Brilliant run, terrible finish. Thank God for that, and that is going to do it. Just for a second there, my heart was going like crazy. It was reminding me of the Inter game a couple of years ago when it was like 3 goals in 30 seconds. It's over though, it's over. 2-1 Brescia, and there it is. Armini lifts his 4th straight Serie A title as a Brescia player, 2nd as official club captain. Brescia win it for the 4th straight year. I wasn't sure the celebrations were going to come today or in our final home game. And I kind of gutted they did as well, because what I was planning to do in the final game of the season was leave Armini on the bench and start Stefano Storaro. Because I would have liked to have seen Storaro lift the trophy in his final game for the club after all the years of service. It's over though. It's over. 4th straight title. We made hard work of it, having to come from behind to get it, missing a penalty and only winning it right at the death. But it is over. 4th straight Serie A title. I'd never three-peated before, and the dominance continues. 4 in a row for Brescia. Pop in the Tim Cup as well, and we win our first domestic double of the save as well, our first honour outside of the Serie A as well. I've just entered the Italy Hall of Fame, and there we go. Brescia win the Serie A, and the question is, have I now become a club legend? Fingers crossed. Oh no! Still on the icons list, still haven't de-seated Pirlo as the biggest icon at the club. Esposito remains the legend, and no one else is on the favoured person as well. And to be fair, sometimes after a couple of processes and the season's officially over, it changes. So you never know, it still might happen. Bologna at home to Roma, result doesn't matter now. And as Roma won, it means we had to win that game, otherwise we would have gone down to the final day. Oh, and I've just seen as well that Inter lost at home to Parma. They lost at home to Parma, which means that Inter Milan, unless they win the Europa League in the final against Manchester United, they'll be playing Europa League football next year and not Champions League football. They've had 4 straight losses now. Crotone on the final day, they should get back to winning ways there, but unless they beat Manchester United, they'll be in Europa League next year. Do I give Sandro Tonali another chance? Do I try and bail him out again? Or do I say you made your bed, you're lying it, son? Well, it all depends on what happens in that Europa League final, I guess. And as we are about to play the final game of the season at home to Empoli, or as we know, the title is in the bag, we do see the official 23-man squad has been made, and yes! Yes! I'm just as happy about that as winning my 4th straight Serie A title. He's done it. Get in, and so fucking deserved as well. I waited and waited and waited for this moment for fucking seasons on end, guys. You don't understand how much this means to me. I bloody hate the red arrows though. But I've been waiting for this since season 2. And finally, the Paoli, after winning his first call-up, is going to the World Cup, along with Ordero, Salcedo, Bastoni, Pellegrini, Esposito and Rigora going as well. He, of course, won his first cap during the season. Lovely stuff, finally, and justified as well. Fabio De Paoli going to the World Cup with Italy. Bring it home, Fabio. Bring it home, son. Since the game, as you can see, we are indeed at the Bentagoni and not the Rigamonti for this one, for our final game in Verona after ground sharing at home to Empoli with nothing to play for as they're securing the Serie A and locked in 17th place. Champions League is now being confirmed. As you know, Roma, Udinese and Juve are going to join us in it, and the only thing to be decided is the Europa Conference League, and everyone loves that, Fiorentina or Lazio. Since the game, as you can see, 5-2-1-2 tiki-taka. I can't remember what happened last season when we used this system, so let's not think about it. 5-2-1-2 tiki-taka, but loads of changes to our line as we say farewell to quite a few players, and this will be our team. Molly's in goal, the back 5 is Muru, Sistana probably playing his final game for the club. A Season 1 OG, been here since the save began, one of our most regular centre-halves, but now 4th choice in the pecking order. I said he can leave at the end of the season. This will probably be his final game for the club. Quite sad, really. Parola, Papetti, also might leave in the summer, and Barbieri. Mazzai, who's out of contract, hasn't played a single game all season long, but I'd like to give him another Serie A winners medal. And Storaro, officially his final game for the club before he joins Genoa. Absolutely gutted about that. So sad to leave him, but best for both parties, I think. And Bacardi supporting Borelli and Campagna. Borelli out of contract still. I'd like to give him yet another winners medal, and this will be his first game for the club, I believe, this season in the league. And Campagna as well, who could get his first Serie A winners medal out of contract next season. On to it's Migliore, who I'll bring on at some point, Bastoni, Armini, Pellegrini, De Paoli, Sisto, Murgia, Viviani, Peroni, Dalmonte, Truzzi, and Simonetti as well. Final game of the season, Empoli at home, nothing to play for now, but pride and a celebration. Forza Brescia. Yeah, I kind of wanted the title to be lifted today, so Storaro could lift it in his final game for the club. But interestingly enough, we took him off during that win against Ascoli there when I made the tactical change to 4-2-3-1. So we had to take him off in order to get the win. And that's why he's not going to be able to lift it officially come the final whistle. And interestingly enough, I haven't discussed this all throughout the season, but Alessandro Murgia, who has been here for a long time now, is out of contract at the end of the season. And I've not given him a new one yet, as Mola makes a great save there and keeps it 0-0. It's been something I've not discussed, but this may well be the last time we see Alessandro Murgia. I doubt it. I think I will give him a contract extension, but it could be. Yeah, of course, Storaro and Murgia signed contract extensions, and I think Murgia will do the same, but it is worth pointing out, as Mola makes a great save there, he has lost his place in the first 11 and has not played that much this season due to the signing, the club record signing, Rigora coming in, and Gavoni now taking the deep line playmaker role as well. But there is no guarantee he'll get an extension. Half time, still 0-0, not much going on really. We've done very little today. I know we are using the tiki-taka, but either way, I thought we'd had at least one chance, and here we go. Free kick for Brescia. Storaro floats in and Papetti heads just over the bar. I've not got Esposito or Franchi or Salcedo on the bench. I'm not really fussed what happens today, but it is worth pointing out, if we do get just 1 point in this game, we'll finish up with 88 points, and that'll be a new club record for it as well. So we kind of gutted to lose on the final day, say farewell to a few players, on the back of a defeat, and fail to get the record amount of points as well. Let's bring on Murgia for Mazzai in the deep line playmaker role, and possibly playing for an extension here in the final 30 minutes. Perhaps his final 30 minutes as a Brescia player as Campagna, in just his second game for the club in the first of the season, scores his first goal for the club. Wow. That Conor McGregor meme I don't watch the UFC, so for those that do, you have to forgive me here. But there's like a panel. He's on a panel, and someone's like chirping in his ear, like towards the back of him, and he goes, "Who the fuck is that guy?" That's literally what I think of when I think about Campagna. This dude has barely played. This is just his second game for the club, competitive level. He's 23 years old now, yet he's still here somehow. I don't even know who he is. And in true fashion, Stefano Sturaro gets a booking in his final game for the club. Let's take him off for a standing ovation in his final game. Oh, I should have triggered the bloody extension. I should have done it. I should have done it when the bid started coming in December. I wasn't going to lose him during the season. I was going to make sure no matter what happened, we kept him here for the full season because I knew we'd need him, and we certainly did in my opinion. But either way, I'd love to have just one more year of Stefano, man. He's like he's been like this saves Gelson Fernandez. For those who watch my Norwich save, he's been this saves Gelson Fernandez as Picardi whips that wide to Barbieri, and we go for a second goal and the kill that will take us to 90 points for the first time in the save. We've got it. Borelli heads in, but it's going to be offside. Disallowed goal. I can add that to my long list of regrets, no doubt about that. Should have given him that extension as Campagna down the right hand side. Has his first cross block, second one headed clear, but straight to Claudio Picardi, and as Muri, oh wow, scores his first goal of the season, and what a goal as well. Probably the final goal of the campaign, and probably the best of the entire season. What a goal! Yeah, I think I will give Mergier the extension, because again, I gave Muri the extension, and he's still able to do that at 30 years old. What a strike there, as he points to the name on the back of his shirt. Let's quickly bring on Migliore as well, for his first appearance of the season. He's worn the bench a couple of times for us throughout the course of the past 2 years. I think he deserves a Serie A winner's medal for that. So Migliore comes on, 2-0 Brescia, that will be the final score. I don't think there will be another title lift. I highly doubt it, but 2-0 the final score. Brescia win on the final day, 90 points, the first time we've reached 90, the most we've ever had. Lap of honour at the Bentagodi, the first time ground sharing as well, and we wrap up with a 2-0 victory on match day 38. Lovely stuff. For those that play the entire game on 3D, you'll have to let me know, is this like a lap of honour that I'm witnessing? Or does this happen at the final whistle of every game? I assume it's just a lap of honour, but maybe it happens every game, I don't know. But yep, it's over. Brescia win the Serie A. We won it with a win against Ascoli, but a nice win on the final day anyway, and sign off with a victory. I'm very happy with the result and the way you played. And yeah, I think for Mergia, I will give him the extension. Didn't do much since come off the bench, but I think I'll give him a new contract. And in the end, as you can see, it's Lazio who pit Fiorentina for the crown. Oh, they were playing each other. I didn't know that. Winning away in Tuscany there. They finish in 7th, and they'll get the Europa Conference League. Top 4 ends up looking like that. There's the Europa League places, and as we did the bottom 3 was Torino, Hellas Verona, and Ascoli as well. Quite an anticlimactic final day in this area. And it says we played the Rigamonti there. It says that was the Rigamonti. But it can't have been. But it was. I'm pretty... Did it not say Bentagodi? Was we what where? Get your words out, mate. Was that the? I thought we were playing at the Bentagodi. I could swear pre-game it said Bentagodi, but it must have been a Rigamonti. Our first game in front of the fans at the new stadium. Well, our updated stadium, and we start off with a win, which is very nice to see. Indeed. So, yep, medals to the Serie A win. Migliore gets his first. Hey, I don't know why. I don't know whether you guys are the same as me, but I do like getting players like their first winner's medal, and that's kind of cool. But yeah, there it is, and the Serie A is won for the 4th straight year. I'd never three-peated before. The dominance continues at domestic level, 4 straight now, and despite the failure in Europe, I would still say it was a successful season, all things considered. Yes, we were knocked out the first knockaround, but that's where the board expects us to get to anyway. I was targeting another final place, humbled by Galatasaray, fair play to them, but to win the Team Cup for the first time in a save and retain the throne in the Serie A as well, it was still a really good season in my opinion. So what we'll do is we'll quickly see the end of season awards as Esposito wins Player of the Year, and if anyone deserves it, it's certainly him. His best season in a Brescia shirt. And that is saying something. 33 goals in 36 games, averaging a 7.71. One of the most elite strikers I think I've ever had. He did, of course, win the Golden Boot for the 2nd straight year. And as for the Manager of the Year, now I've won the Manager of the Year 3 straight times, but for the Manager of the Year, the one I really won, I've only won it once. Kovac just won it twice. It's me. It's got to be me. 73% win ratio, higher than anyone else. I mean, it's got to be me. To be fair, I think my former coach, Hans Wolf, probably deserves it just as much as I do for leading Udinese to a 3rd place finish, which is absolutely incredible when you think about it. So I think he probably deserves it. And normally I'm quite strategic in these, and I vote for the guy that's got the least chance of winning. But instead, I'm going to give it to my former coach because I think, if I'm being honest here, as much as I think I would like to say I deserve it, I think he probably deserves it instead. And for the players named the Team of the Year, Bastoni in his first year for the club, what an absolute bargain that was. Why Inter Milan weren't playing him, I do not know. Armina the captain, Pellegrini, where was De Pauli? What? Rigora, Gavoni and Esposito. How can you... What? Can't believe it. I actually can't believe it. Like, that meme, like when you do like a tweet and you see like the handshake emoji. Like right now it would be like Docs, Fabio De Paoli being overlooked by the Italian media. Like, are you serious? Come on. And as we are still waiting for the end of season awards to come through, I think they'll probably come around this time after the Manager of the Year award gets given. We're also waiting for the Europa League final as well. Interestingly enough, Inter have just been sacked. So have they just done the Europa League final? We've just gone past it. It didn't pop up. It didn't pop up in the fixtures, but it was yesterday and they lost by 3-0. Oh my word. Inter drop out of the Champions League after a horrendous run towards the end of the campaign. Sandro Tonali. Well, oh well. Do I bring him back? Or do we leave him there? Decisions. I mean, having said that, there's no guarantee he'll want to come back anyway. And knowing Sandro Tonali, he won't want to come back. It will say, sod that, I'd rather play in the Europa League than go back to the Rigamonti. He hates Brescia now. He might say it's in his favourite clubs, but it's not. He hates Brescia. And PSG have won the Champions League once again for the second straight year, retaining it and becoming the second team in history to be able to pull off that feat alongside Real Madrid. Said it before and I'll say it again, they're the best team in Europe. We're the best team in Italy, but they're the best team in the world, no doubt. I'm still waiting for the end of season awards to get given as well. I don't know what's taken so long because all games at club football level have now been played. We've had the Europa League, we've had the Champions League, we've wrapped up the leagues around Europe as well. So we're at the end, here we are, they're at the end of season awards. No, they're not. I thought they might have been there because it's got an achievement, but it's actually a legend, which means that I have just... Yes! Esposito wins Best Player of the Year. No doubt he deserves it. Yes. And yes. Thank you, Italian media. Second time in 4 years. And, if I'm being honest here, again, I personally... It's so ironic, isn't it? In the 1 year of the save, 7 seasons, and every single season I've said, I think I deserve Manager of the Year. The one season where I've said, actually, do you know what? It probably shouldn't be me. It probably should be Hans Wolf, my ex-coach. The one season where I say it probably shouldn't be me, it's me. How ironic and fitting is that? Manager of the Year, though, and because of what I saw in the bottom right, I thought that was probably because, oh, cool, De Paoli won Best Player, Best Defender of the Season as well. Well done, Fabio, son. You've been great this year. And because I saw that in the bottom right there, I thought it was due to end of season awards popping up instead. That means I'm a club legend. Yes! Manager of the Year, domestic double, 4 straight Serie A titles, Fabio De Paoli called up to the Italy squad, and now I'm a club legend as well. I can end the save happy if I want to. I can end the save happy. And do you know what? That's not a bad idea either, thinking about it. That's not a bad idea. I've been discussing it. My Mac, obviously, I talked about it a couple episodes ago. It just can't handle the 3D properly. And again, I do think I probably have a... Do I let him go? Or do I offer an extension? Do I let him go? Mojia. I don't know what to do. Well, my mind's made up. 65 grand a week. You want 65 grand a week. You're on 16 grand a week. You're turning 30 in August. He has given us years and years and years of good service, but not a single start in the Serie A this year. All 18 games coming from the bench. Do you know what? Like we said to Dimitri Bassoli, like we said to Stefano Sabelli, and it was the left back of Bruno Martella as well. Alessandro, thanks for the memory, son, but it's time for you to go. But yeah, it's not a bad idea actually ending the save here because I said before, I think my Mac has probably got a faulty graphics card. It can't load the 3D. I am literally like on edge every time I load the game up thinking, is this the time when my Mac just can't handle it? I I think I might just end the save here. You know, FIFA 21 is coming out in a couple of weeks' time as well. I'm going to be so busy making videos on that game as well. I think on the back of 4 straight Serie A titles, as Mergier is going to join Galatasaray. How about that for a storyline? The team that knocked us out of the Champions League this year. I think we should end the save there. 4 straight Serie A's, our first Team Cup. I think we should end the save here. It's been an amazing ride. It's been an amazing journey. It's my first ever club and country save on FM as well. The first time I've ever done this. It's been so fun to try it for the first time ever. The support's been great. And for a first try, I've been very happy with it too. I think it's it. I think it's over. What a journey. What an ending. I'm still waiting for those end of season awards to come in as well, which is really pissing me off now. It's the 10th of June. It's the 10th of June. Like, what is there left to be done? I know I haven't skipped over them. I know for sure I haven't skipped over them. Yet for some reason, they can you imagine if I have? They're still not coming in. Where are they? Do you know what? I'll get to this Sunday, 14th of June. But you know, I don't think they're going to come in now because the World Cup has already started, as you can see. So if they're not here now, then when, basically. So yeah, we'll give it 2 more days in the calendar. But if they don't come, then we'll have to end the episode and the season. And I think this. And I think there is the perfect way to end as well. And he got an assist. Of course, he bloody did. First, he's won 3 caps now. He must have played a couple times in the warm-ups as well. Yeah, he did. He started both of those friendlies there. And he got an assist in his first competitive game for the nation as well. Oh, Fabio. I'll always love you, man. I'll always love you. Yeah, fuck it. The awards aren't coming, so we just have to leave it there. Gavoni has just sealed a new contract. It's a new 4-year extension on £120,000 a week. Certainly deserves it. I've seen this guy will take over from Viviani. He's a deep line playmaker. He has, and he was superb this year. 8 assists in 36 for a deep line playmaker that primarily defends. Very impressive indeed. But we'll leave it there then. Oh, perfect timing. Finally, the end of season awards come, and let's go through them together. So, no surprise, fans player of the season, Sebastiano Esposito in his best season in a Brescia shirt, and that is saying something with 33 in 36. And unsurprisingly, De Pauli right behind him with 25% of the votes. He also this year was absolutely incredible. 15 assists in 33. What a fantastic season for those two, part of the core. Goal of the season, Rigora versus Atalanta. Let's watch that together. Don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. Please, please, please. Yes. So I think this is one of the games off camera, I believe. We were away at Atalanta. I can't remember it, to be fair. Oh, now I remember. Of course, I said it, didn't I? If you're going to score your first goal for the club, make it memorable. And that was his first goal of 4 this season. And what a goal it was as well. Absolutely amazing rocket from range. As for the sign of the season, no surprises there whatsoever. Alessandro Bastoni for just 16 million pounds. Whilst Rigora was our club record signing at 39 mil, this will go down as perhaps the biggest bargain, if not one of the biggest bargains of the save. 16 million for a player that for some reason was not getting any game time at Inter. I said, come join us, mate. You'll be a starter. He was an absolutely incredible all season long. And for no surprises for young player of the season, Sebastiano Esposito at 23 years old, his best season in a Brescia shirt. It was a memorable season for Brescia as they tasted success in the Serie A and the Coppa Italia. Few would have tipped Brescia to achieve more than continental qualification at best heading into the season, but Brescia confounded every expectation by finishing top of the pile as unlikely champions. It was a superb season for Brescia, who exceeded expectations throughout the campaign and claimed they deserved a title. Our match of the season was the 3-0 victory away against Milan. If you could do Coppa Italia games, I would have said our second leg victory over Rome, but fair enough. And the moment to forget was a 2-1 loss against our bogey team, Udinese. Yeah, I'll certainly say that's probably right, because we can't seem to get it sorted against these guys. We sold out to Bentagodi. Good feeling heading back to Rigamonti. We can do the same there as well. And there you go, a domestic double for Brescia as we take a look at the class of 2019-2020 and the best 11 in the 5-3-2 system as well. Which is, oh no, this is the first one. Of course it's the first one. So we'll go through the seasons together and look at the progression we've had with this Brescia team. Do you remember that in the first season? Playing counter-attacking football, switching to the tiki-taka, then to the gegenpress. Oh, this is brilliant, man, looking through this. And of course, finally going to control possession and back to the gegenpress with a 4-1-2-3. And our best ever 11 was Ordero in goal, back for Muru, Sistana, Armin De Pauli, with Storaro, Basoli, and Viviani through the middle. Salcedo and Bacardi on the wings, and Esposito up top, and on the bench, Mola, Pirelli, Martella, Mergier, Dalmonte, Anderson, and Franchi as well. That's really cool. And as for the club vision and expectations, whilst this will be my final season playing, I am going to let you guys have this save file, as I always do in every FM save I do. I always give you guys a save file. I'll do one special video where we'll go through a few things together and discuss future plans as well. That will probably come out either tomorrow or maybe the day after, I'm not too sure, but I'll discuss it there and give you the save file. This is what you'll be left with if you take over the save, maintaining a Serie A title challenge, and that is more than doable with the squad we are having. And I'll let you guys go to America for the pre-season tour as well. So that's it then. It's over. Club and Country, my first ever one in Football Manager, is finished, and despite not winning anything at European level, 4 straight Serie A titles, hadn't ever won 3 straight, now 4 straight, first time ever. We saw myself become a legend in the save. De Pauli getting called up was so cool. The domestic double won in our final season. Tonali didn't win a single thing since leaving us at the start of season 2. It really was an incredible save. So many amazing moments in it, and I gotta say I had so much fun producing this for YouTube, man. One of my favourite FM saves ever, and my first ever unique one, which went down really well with you guys. I'm so happy you enjoyed it. I had so much fun doing it as well. So we'll leave it there then. That is it for me. I'll do one more special video on this save, and what I'll do is I'll go through a few things, talk about what's coming next on my channel, and also as well give you guys the save file in the description as well. So from me to you, from Brescia to you guys, thank you so much for watching my first ever Club and Country in Football Manager, guys. I really hope you have enjoyed it, and if you have enjoyed it, and thank you for being part of the ride, then please do drop a like. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic day, and whilst I won't see you for another official episode in the save, I will come back for a special video when we go through this we'll go through the save a little bit, talk about what comes next, and I'll drop you guys the save file in the description of that video coming out tomorrow or maybe on the weekend. Have a fantastic day, guys. Much love to you all, and I'll see you for a special video featuring the save file in the description very soon. What a fantastic first ever Club and Country on FM. Fantastic. Really enjoyed it.